To continue with Hadrian, it's a pity I don't have his talent for comedy. It wasn't just that, he had quite a few talents, but that was extraordinary. He had a way of telling you stories, of telling you jokes, and making people laugh, and that was to be appreciated. We talked a little. Hunter came by. It's 10 days now or so, and we talked a little about the past, about things we've done together. And Hadrian was again skilled. Let me just mention that I don't have, it's a pity I don't have his. He should do some recordings himself. I guess it would be a thing to organize a Shazatore when he's coming, to have us together and see if some of the old sparkle is still there. And anyway, he had stories from Pitești, for instance, with those people there. Some of them crazy, some of them also good comics themselves. Even when they use their irony and sarcasm against yours truly. For instance, I remember, and there's a photo somewhere for New Year's Eve in, who knows, 1986, let's say. We were invited in Pitești, someplace, and it was Pepe, I think, that was his nickname, a fellow who became leader of the commie student organization at our geology, geophysics thing. Active and skilled, but somehow I had long hair, and it was a Kwama. It was staying like that, like a Billy, not Billy Wilder. What's the name of that? Gene Wilder, that guy, that looked a bit like that. It was curly in a way, but also big. Not afro, but let's think. Anyway, I was looking, maybe ridiculous is the word, it's comical. And they were saying, what happened to your cousin? Did he get plugged into the socket, electricity? Because then they had this fellow Gauchy, and we had the Gauchisme, strange things happening, some silly. A man who was slow, thick, and from Pitești. So they would. He was the butt of jokes, for one thing. At one point, Hadrian was telling me about this thing. So they talked among themselves, and so that when Gauchy came to the group, 7, 13, 17, I don't know, guys together, they arranged between themselves so that they wouldn't pay any attention to him. Not just that they didn't recognize him, like he didn't exist or something. So he was trying hard to just play nothing. And they had a lot of fun in seeing him react. Like, this is something they do on candid camera, where they used to, and they record this, they arrange it sort of a trap. Another one they did was at the Black Sea coast, as far as I remember. And so he went, this Gauchy fellow, went to get something to buy, let's say bread, beer, I don't know, and came back to the room of the hotel. And not. And yes, it's me, Gauchy. Gauchy, what Gauchy? Something along these lines, and then eventually, it's me, Gauchy. Gauchy, cântă să te recunosc, sing so that I recognize. and the poor fella had to sing. And then there's something else. I think a couple of Gauchisme, a couple of stories attributed to myth. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been in the room, but they were told about me. Or was I with a ruby? Anyway, let's leave something for tomorrow and cut this thing off now.